Why hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel, I hope you're all doing well. So today we're going to be building a pub and redecorating my town entrance, which I know I did pretty recently, but what can I say, I'm indecisive, and if I can't be indecisive in Animal Crossing, then what game can I be indecisive in? So enough of my blabbering, let's just get started. So I'm bringing in my second character Peach to help out with this one. Over the last couple of weeks I've been upgrading her house, which meant that for the first time since about April, I've actually been struggling for bells a little bit, so it meant that I had to get myself over to Nookazon and, do some selling, get myself some money. I didn't end up upgrading her house completely just because I didn't need to and I didn't want to spend that much money. So I got to the point where you could customize your front door and your post box and actually move your post box, because this is a pub. Pubs don't typically have post boxes. So right now we're building a little bit of a refuse area just to kind of hide a bin, to kind of make that area a little bit more practical and easy to use. We will decorate it properly later, but for now we are just kind of building this little decorative central piece. It's just some like hedges surrounding a statue, or will be eventually, and we're gonna add in some flowers and just make it a bit more of a central piece and something which will frame the pub really nicely when it's all finished. So as you can see, now we've gotten some of the path built. I've decided instead of having the more naturey path that I had before, I wanted to bring back in the bricks that we've got in the shopping district. And that's just because I wanted this area to feel a little bit more built up and just like a bit more grand and like a bit more of an actual entrance. So putting in these bricks just here, we eventually will be popping in some benches in this little central area here to, again, make it feel like maybe a bit more of a bus or like a train station, and just to make it a bit more of a practical area as well. If you saw my last town entrance speed build, you would have seen that I had a bench right in the center, just about the same space actually, and through doing lots of Nookazon trading and having people come around to visit my island, I found that having that bench there has been weirdly really practical and that I've used it so much. It's just been really good to have somewhere to sit while I'm waiting for people. I've got a bit of a drifty Joy-Con, so it means that I can't really go AFK without finding that I've just ran to the other side of the map without really realizing. So just having somewhere to plonk myself down while I'm waiting for people has been really handy. So we'll put those benches in a little while. Now we're just actually expanding Raymond's garden a little bit. I found that I didn't like having so many bricks in that area right there. I thought that it looked kind of repetitive and just a little bit empty. So Raymond's garden got a bit of an upgrade. Whether he'll be staying too much longer to enjoy it, who knows. But what was really annoying is that tiny little area just beside his front door to the right of it. I couldn't actually place anything. It would have looked great if I could put down like a shrub or some fence, but no, it was too close to the front door. So for now, it just looks a little bit empty and I'm just gonna have to learn to deal with it. So I don't know where the really strong red and white theme came for this little bit of the island. I'm pretty sure it came from that post box because it's very iconic, it's stereotypical London, I know that, and we'll eventually be changing the post box to be a big chunky red one to also kind of go with that. If you guys don't know, we have red post boxes in the UK, and I just thought that'd be really cute and a really nice way to try and disguise the fact that it is, at the end of the day, a player home and needs to have a post box. So in a little while we will be seeing that. Right now we were just decorating the refuse area with a big barrel and again like a garbage can, and then a pile of boxes. And right now I'm just downloading some creator codes for some signage to go outside and also for some simple panels that will be going in the pub in a little bit. So we will shortly be getting on to decorating the actual interior of the pub, but I just wanted to say right now here that I was heavily inspired to do this build by some pictures that I saw on Pinterest. I'm not sure who the original creator of it was, but somebody built a pub using a player home, or at least I think it was. It might have been on Harv's Island, I'm not too sure. But they built a pub called the Cat House Pub. I thought it was absolutely incredible, and ever since I first saw that picture, I couldn't get it out of my mind. So without them, I probably wouldn't be building this today. So I will leave the link to that original pins that I saw on Pinterest down below. And I really recommend that you guys check them out and give them some love, because again, I wouldn't be building this if I hadn't seen it. So make of that what you will. So just like the original creator, I decided to go for a very brown and kind of grungy almost feeling to this build. We're using the dark brown den desks to make up the bar. We've got these simple panels here with the barrels and the bottles on, just to kind of reinforce the idea that this is a pub and you are coming here to drink. This was another reason why I thought it'd be a really good idea to build this right by my town entrance, because it's like, you know, maybe you get off a plane and you're feeling a little bit weary and maybe you just want a bit of a drink, or, you know, somewhere to rest after you've been on a long trip. So that's kind of was my reasoning there. I was really struggling to fit in this, I think it's the ironwood kitchenette. Yeah, it's the kitchenette. And the mini fridge. I really wanted to put in the mini fridge because that's what you have in, you know, real bars. But for the life of me, I couldn't quite figure out how to put it in and make it not look out of place. I feel like the model for it is just very slightly too small for it to fit comfortably in a space like that. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm just trying to make excuses for my poor building. Who knows? Another way that I wanted to differentiate this build from the original was by giving it a bit more of a nautical theme. And again, this is kind of tying into the fact that it's right by the airport and by the sea as well. So I'm just kind of peppering in those little, again, like nautical decorations. So as you can see, we've got the big blue marlin on the wall. We're also going to be putting in a little ship's, like a bottle in a ship. No, a ship in a bottle, there we go. And we've also got lots of kind of barrels all around the place, almost as if they've come off a, you know, an old-timey ship. I don't know. I just thought that was cute, and, you know, we've got like the candles and stuff like that as well. So I just thought that'd be a really cute way to, again, justify the fact that it's just off the entrance and right by the sea as well. So you can't hear any of the in-game music while I'm building this, but if you could, you would definitely be hearing KK Lucky coming through that retro stereo back there. That is my favourite KK song, and I've always got it playing in my actual player home, my main character home. I love it so much. It's got kind of like that stereotypical Irish vibe to it, which is, you know, very the Irish, what can I say, they love to drink, or as the stereotype goes, I should say. But yeah, that is definitely what we're playing in here. It's got kind of that like pirate vibe as well, which I think would just tie this whole place together. Doing this build also gave me a reason to use the New Year's noodles item, which we got either before or after New Year's, I can't quite remember. but I just thought that it looked like such a big hearty bowl of food that somebody coming to this pub would really want to eat. So I thought that it'd be really cute to just have it out on the bar as if somebody had ordered it. Right now we've also are decorating the little table just there, which I decided to use as a barrel. Something about the actual wooden table, like single tile item, to me it looks, again, just not sized quite correctly. So I thought that the barrel would be a really fun thing to use instead of a table, just to continue the sea nautical theming there. So this is just us running up to the pub at night. I think that this is the absolute perfect time to see this build. Peach will be doing the outro today. I'll be honest, she's a quiet one and she hasn't learnt the emotes yet, but I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Please again go check out the original creators' pictures because they are fantastic. If you guys have got any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you're having a great day and I'll see you again soon.